Hey YouTube, this is Mark from Northeast Indiana. Gonna do a video a little bit different than what I've done in the past, mainly because I've not really done much of this in the past. This is something I am just branching out into a little bit, and I just want to give a warning up front. This is going to be a video in which we talk about trapping, talk about dead animals. I'm not going to show anything graphic on this video, but I will let you know that up in a few seconds I am going to show an animal caught in a trap. It is dispatched already. It's a small animal. It's a squirrel. And it is legal in my state to trap squirrels on private property, and especially those that are a nuisance. And we have got an influx of squirrels. They do a lot of damage. Because of the setting in which my house sits, I'm not allowed to shoot these squirrels. However, I can trap them humanely, and I will be showing that in a little bit. So if that's not the type of video you're interested in, now's your chance to just click off and do something else. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate your views. However, we don't probably see eye to eye on that, and that's okay. That's okay. So giving you plenty of warning. Now's your opportunity. In just a few seconds, I'm going to be showing you what I got. So just to give you some background, I haven't done much trapping. I've done a lot of hunting, small game and big game, not just locally in Indiana, but out west and in another country. And so I'm no stranger to it. I don't make a big show of it on my channel as of yet. However, I decided to get into trapping some squirrels because of some things that have been going on here locally, and all of the squirrel will be used. I will tell you that. The meat is going to be consumed. The tail is going to be preserved by me, with the hope of using it down the road, perhaps in tying flies, or for fishing, or for perhaps even either giving or selling these tails to other people that might be interested in that. The innards will be used, many of the organs will be used, consumed, or given another use. I'll just leave it like that. And so everything is going to be used. The hide, I may even salt the hide. I haven't really made up my mind on that one yet. So let me show you what I got. I use a Conibear 110, and it does a very good job of dispatching the animal quickly. And you'll see how that happened here in just a second. Again, if you're not into this, you need to click off. Final warning. I use the Conibear 110 because it's a small trap that is efficient in harvesting game animals that are the size of squirrels. It could be used for muskrat, mink, and those types of animals. And I will tell you that me and the squirrels, I've had this set for about a week maybe, and they have been making fun of me. And I changed the setting on the sensitivity this morning at 10:30, and I have a trail cam up, and about a little after 3, it captured this squirrel. It was already dispatched by that point. So my trail cam was given to me free, and I didn't have the video setting on it. I just had the picture setting, so it caught. This happens so fast. And Conibears, if you know anything about trapping, it happens very quickly. Squirrel was down before it actually took a picture. So I actually had I'll have to get some pictures of it, and hopefully I'll have it in this video a little bit later on. But it's a box they had been digging under a fence, and so I set that box up kind of like a tunnel at that opening, and was using marshmallow with some peanut butter smeared on it, and the trap was in the box. Squirrels are pretty comfortable doing stuff like that, and they triggered the trap 3 times and cleaned me off. And then last night they cleaned me off without triggering the trap. And I had, you know, Conibear 110s have 3 settings, and I had it set on the middle setting. And this morning when I check at night and in the morning, and this morning when I checked and saw the trap had been cleaned off without it being triggered, I was like, okay, I'm going to the most sensitive setting. And so what I got here, black squirrel, you can see right behind the head, dispatched it immediately. It's got a nice tail on it, really long tail. I'll get a measurement of it. Not quite stiff yet. It's got a little bit of rigor mortis. That'll probably be the only showing of the animal that I have. But yeah, I'll get a measurement. I'm pretty happy with it. And when I get done processing this, I'll go further into how I plan on using it. Somewhere in this video, either at the beginning, probably not at the beginning because I don't want to offend people, as far as I like to give people a chance to click out. But probably coming up here, you'll see some pictures, still pictures of the squirrel out at the site. And then I'll show some more pictures of me after I'm done. I'm not going to show it getting processed or cleaned. Just don't really think that's necessary on my channel. I'll make a decision on whether I'm just going to cut the tail and just keep the tail, or if I'm going to keep the entire skin. Got to figure out exactly what I'm going to do there. And then I may even, if I am good enough, I may even be able to clean the hide off of the skull. And depending on whether or not the skull's damaged, I may even keep that. So take a look at these pictures. I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, let me turn this fan off. That way you can hear me a little bit better. Got the squirrel processed, skinned. The tail is from right here is the base. I have a little bit of extra skin because I'm going to salt it and roll it up. This is the base here, 13 inches. So that was pretty nice tail. It's a female, fairly young. Has a little bit of fat on it, about what you'd expect for around here in Northeast Indiana. It's smaller, and that actually is the first black squirrel I have cleaned. And I'll be honest with you, you know, squirrels, you know, I basically what I do, cut at the base of the tail, pull down, and then pull the rest of the skin off. And it usually goes pretty quick. This one, for whatever reason, I don't know if I'm just out of practice or what, took a little bit. We got the job done. There's no point in me showing the carcass, but got the heart and the liver out, and I'll probably give that to my dog. There's the liver, and there's the heart. And I don't know, if I had maybe 4 or 5 squirrels, I might eat the heart, but you know, let's let my dog have that little treat. But yeah, so the Conibear worked really well. It's gonna be something I don't know that I'm gonna have time tonight to get back out, reset it, reset the whole set out there. I think probably by now in the video I've shown what that looks like. But yeah, a little bit different video for me. You know, it's one of those things, you know, it's like I don't take joy in the death of any being, any animal. However, I do take solace in the fact that I'm going to use, you know, the majority of this animal. And pretty much just not the innards, The skull was a little compromised, so I'm not going to be able to salvage that. But yeah, pretty happy overall with the result. We'll thin out the squirrels around here a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy. Just we'll probably harvest a few over the winter, and I'll throw them in the freezer, and then when I get enough, I'll cook them up. Maybe I'll do a video on that. If you have a favorite squirrel recipe, let me know. Drop it in the comments below. Typically I do squirrel and gravy, pan fry, but I might do some different, try some different things as I collect some meat, put it in the freezer. So a little bit different video for me, something new again that I'm getting into, trying. Don't be afraid to try something new. Don't be afraid to get out in the shop, try something new. Don't be afraid of failure, because more often than not, you will succeed. And I got to get to getting all the meat out of that tail and then salt it down, and I'll be done tonight. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging in there. See you on the next one. It's Mark from Northeast Indiana.